Hey, good morning, Matt. Here we are, AWSI, day number 2. Matt's going to talk us through all of the new Mystic gear. So nice to see you again.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks
Awesome.
for coming by.
Let's walk into this beautiful tent. How long did it take you guys to set this tent up?
About 200 hours of labor probably. Who's counting?
Yeah,
Who's counting though? Yeah.
I
No,
know.
it's been a we built this about 5 years ago, and we've sort of been tweaking it, refurbishing it. But in the end, we wanted to bring our A game and make sure we have a great experience for our dealers.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tent.
Well, thank you.
Beautiful flooring. I feel safe in here. And oh, Mystic gear. Feel safe.
Indeed.
No way.
Safe
where
and
would
in control.
Where would you like to start?
Well, if we're talking about safety, what's better than the helmets?
Sure.
Yeah. All right, we have the entire collection of helmets here, and with some of the new colors that are coming for next summer. Let's start with the Legacy helmet. This is actually going to be shipping. We're filming here at the start of September. This starts delivering in North America in October. All these helmets are 100% designed and developed by Mystic. There's helmet suppliers that will provide sort of off-the-shelf helmets that you can put your name on or your logo on. These are all developed. We work with a design company in Holland where we're headquartered, and these are 100% built from the ground up for Mystic by Mystic. These are our own helmets specifically built for what we're looking for wind sports enthusiasts. So the new Legacy helmet here is basically designed to be an absolute minimalist fit. So it's like wearing a neoprene hood, but has the full hard shell protection. So super comfy, really engineered fit, fits like a glove. Really, really great new piece. Yeah, very excited about it. Super lightweight, minimalist volume. We also have.
So before we end on that
Yes, sir.
one, you guys low cut that just to protect, let's say, back
Yep.
of neck kind of thing.
Yeah. So we still have a lot of ear protection,
Okay.
some protection around the temples and the jaw. What's also unique is we actually have some size adjustment on here.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, helmets are never going to be a one size fit all. We're in 3 sizes, but we also have some tailoring here for your specifics around your own fit. So and lots of course, water's going to flow through here quite well. Some ventilation. So yeah, great piece, and no water absorption, so it stays real light.
Oh, awesome.
Indeed.
It comes in a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, we've got sort of typically we'll have, of course, black, and then we'll have a more poppy safety color for people who want to stand out, and then the sort of sand off white colors have been really popular as well.
Nice.
So, yeah. Then we have the impact cap. So this is a soft style helmet, very flexible, very comfortable, but the foam changes density under impact, so it still has all the protection of a hard shell helmet.
Oh, really?
But you can actually feel it, like I'm squeezing it. It's all soft, but tap it, like knock on it like a door.
No way.
Yeah, indeed.
Huh.
Yeah. So also, super comfortable, and again, low volume, so you don't feel like you have a bowling ball on your head when you hit the water or go flying through the air. I mean, like really big, bulky helmets, you can almost get like whiplash from them because of the bulk of the helmet. So
Yeah.
again, it's a real minimalist fit. Also, I'd say like a great alternative to a neoprene cap on a cold day.
Mhm.
Like they're actually quite warm as well, so it's like a good cold water piece as well as being protected.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
indeed.
true.
Yeah.
And you're going once again with that Velcro fit around the back to tighten it.
Yeah, good
How'd
point.
you guys come up with that instead of
It was
the?
my idea, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, there you go,
Yeah.
people.
No, I mean, when you've got a bit of flex in the shell and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you can do it. And it's in a way a low tech, very simple solution.
True.
But full customizable fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed.
Oh, nice. Oh.
All right, and then I would imagine quite possibly the best-selling helmet in the wind sports space right now, the Vandal Pro. So again, this is 100% designed by Mystic and developed by Mystic. It's our own shell, our own molds, all of our own tooling. This has like an absolutely fantastic fit. We're using this dial here. Will adjust the size from a 360 degrees. Like it will pull the entire lining in and properly wrap around your head just perfectly. So it's a phenomenal fit. Again, fairly low volume design as well. So again, not the bowling ball on top of your head kind of fit. So yeah, a fairly minimal fit, but a more traditional built-up helmet. So Vandal Pro.
Nice.
And then
Depending on, let's say, how fast you're riding, if you're going kiting or if you're going, let's say, speed winging or something, is there a helmet of choice that would be best for this year for that particular rider?
I think it depends a little bit on sort of your own preference in terms of the fit. I mean,
Okay.
this is a more traditional helmet that I think, oozes confidence that,
Yeah.
you're in the right space. I think it can be a little bit of a leap of faith to go to the more minimalist,
True.
styles.
True.
This feels a little bit more time tested and reliable. So I think it's really like it's really like a preference in terms of sort of the fit and the style that you're going for.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
But this is definitely like, Mystic Services, wakeboarding, windsurfing, kite surfing, all foil categories and stuff like that. The wakeboarders typically are going with this style, and then we're seeing more in the wind sports, the more minimalist designs. But I think it's this is a traditional look. It's a traditional, so it's like we've taken a traditional look but made it, very advanced with our fit and with our adjustment. And this is sort of stuff when you're designing in house that you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, indeed.
Cool.
Yeah, and then the last one is the regular Vandal, which is basically just a slightly lower cost version of the Vandal Pro. It has a little less sophisticated adjustment mechanism, but still great fit and great function.
Awesome.
Yeah.
A little quick view on this. All right, what's next, good sir?
Let's take a look at some wetsuits.
Sure.
So also starting to deliver in the U.S. this fall is our new high-end suits. It's in the men's the Majestic, and in the women's the Jade. So this is using a new Yamamoto neoprene. We've been working with Yamamoto in our higher-end suits for some time. Yamamoto neoprene is a Japanese brand. It has a it has an environmentally friendly story to it, but it's a very high-performance neoprene in that it retains the longevity of its stretch. So there's lots of stretchy wetsuits. The first time you put them on, feel great. Are they still stretchy in a year's time, or worse still, have they bagged out? So I jokingly call it wizard sleeve when your wetsuit starts draping like a wizard sleeve. Yeah. That's not what you're looking for in a wetsuit. So Yamamoto has it retains its flexibility long term. So the suit's still super stretchy, but not gaping and bagging out. In your second or third season.
Yeah.
So for this year, we're using a new higher end, higher performance version of Yamamoto in the tops of our suits. It's called Yamamoto 40. So in the top, all these top panels are using this like insanely stretchy neoprene, and stretchy today, but stretchy still, in the future, it'll retain that stretch.
Huh.
So these suits are effortless to get into. It's like putting on a pair of track pants, because of the stretch is so incredible.
Oh, yeah.
And wearing a 5 mil suit, it feels like you're in a 3 mil or a summer suit. So these new suits are absolutely like transformational for someone going from an older suit. And I work in sales. I tend to get enthusiastic about our products. I can't begin to tell you how amazing these suits are. So we're really, really excited about them. It's got a really high-end recycled, made from recycled materials lining. Very obviously, clearly great-looking suit. As is one of our wind sports suits, we also offer drainage in our suits. So you put a Velcro enclosure underneath here, which prevents the water coming off the rail of your board and filling up your calves. But any water that does come in through the suit, and I will say because it's so stretchy, it's a very snug. You don't get a lot of rinse through the suits, but any water that makes its way through actually drains out through this. It's called the AWSI, and it's a sort of a something Mystic pioneered in the wind sports suits.
Oh, cool.
So a great feature on our.
Because that is a pain. Like your calves always, oftentimes they fill up.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
So So and then this super stretchy Yamamoto 40. We were making some samples of the suits without running through the entire suit. The suits, it was so flexible that you would end up with water gaping like in the midsection or above your harness. So we're using the Yamamoto that we've been building our suits out of for the last few years, all through the torso, which is already like a great stretch, great performance material. Yeah. And then we went like the mega stretchy all through your chest and shoulders where you need it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
especially in the wintertime, right? Like you're riding in Toronto and that makes quite a big difference.
Yeah, I would say my season used to be coming to an end in Toronto sort of in the mid-October range, and this has absolutely opened my eyes to there's a lot more season now, because I quite frankly have sort of struggled wanting to getting motivated to go ride in a 5 mil suit. This is really game-changing. Being comfortable and warm is game-changing for sure. So I honestly couldn't be any more excited about this product, and I really like looking forward to people getting a chance to try them, and people are gonna lose their minds. That's
I
great.
just
So,
started riding. I think it was last year's Majestic.
yeah,
And
great
like
suit,
the
right?
black blue one, and I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, well,
And that's one question I had. It's nice and stretchy. And I
Yeah.
was wondering, like, how long do you guys test that kind of thing to see the longevity of that
Well,
stretch?
yeah, I mean, we've been that material and that manufacturer we've been working with a long time. So
Oh,
this
nice.
Yamamoto, I mean, they're a industry standard for high end neoprene, but one of their calling cards is the fact it doesn't bag out over time, and your
Nice.
sleeves don't get all loose and the suit doesn't get all crappy fitting. But
Awesome.
this is the jade suit, so this is the women's version. So we have that's a new color for next summer, Majestic on the right, and on this side's the new color in the women's version of the suit.
Cool.
So yeah, indeed.
What's next
And
on our list?
we still have the one suit, which is
That I was curious about.
it usually comes in like a bit more of a poppy color. This is a little bit like I don't want to call it a team suit, but like this is a little bit the image suit and a marketing suit.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a leap of faith for people who are
Yeah,
maybe,
zipperless.
who've come from I need a back zip suit because it's easy to get into. It can be a bit of a leap of faith for people to understand that how this zip free suit works. And I know I'm a salesman, and I'm full of very
the
very
only way-
enthusiastic about our products. I can honestly say like these.
You should
these
try it
zip
on
free
right
suits-
now.
Eh,
It
not
wasn't
today.
40 degrees.
Yeah, but like basically, this is the way
Yeah,
the
let's
suit
see how
the,
this
the
thing
suit
works.
sits like this. If you're wearing it, you pull it open like this, and there's this overlay inside here, and the suit's of course super stretchy. But like you're just gonna pull it open like this, and you go.
Huh,
So
there you go.
that's clearly as wide as your hips there. So you basically pull the suit up, you put one arm in, put the other arm in, this comes over your head and you're in there. But of course the zippers are not very flexible,
Yeah.
and there's no zipper. So it's of course a super flexy fit once you're on. So yeah. So it's don't be scared of the zip free.
All right.
I can say with a straight face, like I think you can get in and out of a zip free suit once you figured out how to do it just as quickly as any zip suit.
Cool.
So yeah. It's of course liberating not having that zipper on.
Yeah, I can imagine. And they still have the tightening features so that you can kind of keep
for
the
sure.
water out.
Yeah,
and-
for sure. So
Yeah.
you can snug it up a little
Yeah.
bit here, keep
Okay.
a nice snug fit.
Sweet.
Indeed. All right. Let's just take a look at what's become one of our best-selling impact vests for within the wind sports and foiling world. So this is the Solus impact vest. Comes with a knife actually. I think anyone who's winged particularly in a place like Hood Rivers probably had an experience with kite lines in their vicinity, possibly draped all over them.
Yeah.
So that's a nice little safety feature, just having a knife. And you never know with a leash tangling up or something like that. There's other purposes. It's also really cool. We have this fidlock enclosure in here, which is a dry pack where you can put your mobile phone or your keys. Where did I put that? It's basically, we also sell it as a standalone item like this. So this is, you can put your cell phone in here. Now with cars these days, like the key fob, putting your fob underneath the bumper or something like that, someone can unlock your car and drive off in a lot of cases.
That's true.
So, you pretty much have to, you got to pretty much take it with you now.
Huh.
So I would have like absolute 100% confidence with any electronics in here. My personal guarantee. But it's like a double overlock magnet system here. So basically, that guy closes, that closes over top of it. So
Okay.
complete confidence. So you can wear this underneath your wetsuit or underneath your rash shirt or whatever you're doing, phone, fob, whatever you need. But this impact vest has it integrated in here. So it's right there.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So really functional, great fit, just side zip, super easy to get into. Really, really nice fit, and lots of protection. So we're certainly excited about that. So this is a new color for next summer, but this is a current piece in our line available at fine Mystic retailers all over the world. So
Awesome.
yeah, indeed. And this is the Endure Wing Vest. This has been in the collection for a little bit. It's just a new colorway for next summer. So it's clearly a impact vest with sort of a high hook option. It's actually a good starting point for people getting into harness use. It's a little easier to hook in and out with a little bit higher hook placement. Full support has actually got quite some. The hook kind of goes through here with some integrated support in here. So certainly good looking vest, and great way to start, a great way to get into harness use and still have the impact. You can see adjustable waist around here as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been a great piece.
Okay.
And then this is the Saga foil bag. So this is like a real burly wheeled travel bag. Mystic makes a board bag for pretty much any configuration of any board for any sport, from tiny little kite foil boards, surfboard bags, triple wheeled surfboard bags for the world traveler on their
That's
dream
right.
surf trip. And then, this is a phenomenal wing foil bag. You put a board in here, your full foil pack, probably 2-3 wings, get it right up to your, 69.5 pounds or whatever your maximum baggage is. And yeah, certainly great looking bag, super functional, great handles built on, lots of compression, lots of storage, and absolutely built to last.
So the more handles, the less likely you're going to get that bag tossed at the airport, I heard.
It's always a wild card checking in board bags, but we put you in a spot to win with lots of protection and durability.
And we got some pretty nice swag here. Anything in particular we can say about that, other than if you're a Mystic fan?
There's a lot of great accessory brands in the wind sports world. Lots of brands making great products. One of the many things that I think keeps Mystic apart from the other brands is how epic our apparel is, and we have a whole team developing this, and it's a really important part of our brand. So yeah, we make you look good on the water with your harness and your wetsuit, but we want to make sure that you look good off the water as well.
Let's check out here. All right, Matt, thanks for taking the time, man.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, everybody, thanks for showing up.
Cheers.